welcome inside the Greensboro Coliseum, where a relatively small crowd has turned out to see the Celtics and Hornets play a preseason game. Tip-off brought to you by Nissan. ShopChooseNissan.com and do it today. Hello again. Walker wins the race, takes it to the basket, gets two. Back out. Avery takes the two instead of the three and knocks it down.
Right away, we're starting to see the aggressive ball move.
Williams, little runner, two.
See, from our angle, he had a good job of keeping the ball.
Finds Isaiah, a pull-up three, goes. That's the kind of movement we saw the other night.
That was phenomenal. They passed up around 4 shots. A lot of times it's not about making or missing, it's about getting open shots.
It's such a different game, too, when you...
And if guys are taking bad shots, then you're going to want to be selfish.
Now Horford for two underneath. For two. For three. Bradley for two.
That's a move that Avery Bradley didn't have from Steph Curry. It's tough to guard.
Avery, obviously.
Last year, towards the end of the year, we saw glimpses of it. But one thing we know about Avery Bradley as he knocked down another three.
Williams jacks up a three and knocks that one down.
Little miscommunication on the Celtic defense.
Tipped away, picked off. Jaylen Brown with the dribble. Jaylen Brown to the basket. Two.
See, you see as he was dribbling.
Isaiah, a pull-up three. Buries it.
And we've seen this with Isaiah Thomas all the time. He gets into his
sessions. Crowder, the lone starter, left on the floor. Nice move by Kaminsky.
That was a nice move. That's those quick jump.
Give it Bellinelli fits. Kaminsky looking for his offense. Knocks down the shot. Backdoor cut by Sessions for two.
I mean, there's minutes to be had for Jaylen Brown.
Lamb with a little pull-up for two. 42% shooting for Charlotte, only 35 for Boston. That helps a little. Hawes, nice fake. Steps in for the two and knocks it down. Going to pick on Bellinelli. Back out. Avery Bradley misses the three. Zeller on the offensive glass for two.
Tyler's been working the...
Charlotte the ball in a one-point lead. Hawes able to save it, and Lamb hits a three.
I mean, he wasn't really a rotational player last year. Now his goal is to be part of a rotational player.
Smart to the basket for two.
You see that time, that possession, you start shoring those up.
You get laughed out of practice, right? Williams. Part of screen he set there on Marcus along the baseline, kisses it home.
Man, what a nice move. A little rip.
Bradley, fresh clock for the Celtics. Avery, Jonas for three. He makes that shot. He plays a lot this year.
When he has to rush it, it's not the same.
Sessions for two.
Marcus, guys rebound the basketball.
A little over 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and Boston has their starting lineup back on the floor. Kid Gilchrist for two.
On him are off the charts. Like he's just a guy who knows how to win.
Amir will take it, make it. Knocks down a three.
He's a good defensive player, can guard 4 positions, and he does so many other good things.
Like that.
Yeah, I mean, guys can guard out multiple.
Batum takes it to the basket, comes up short. Hibbert does not. Kid Gilchrist defending Bradley. Nice screen by Horford. Isaiah knocks down a three. Brown defending Kid Gilchrist now. Batum pops out and buries the three.
I'll tell you that.
He sure does. He's 2 for 3 shooting threes. Got 7 points so far in the game. Horford for 2.
Horford's so good.
Down to the basket. Can't finish. Is able to track down his miss. And Crowder hits a three.
That's whatever ranking he was, lieutenant.
Undercover guy. Amir saves the possession. Isaiah gets in the paint for a floater and hits it.
There's that shot he wants to continue.
11. Now Horford. 6 rebounds. Wolford with the miss. Gets it ahead. Bradley with the bucket. Boston's got a lead.
That's how you get out and do it. Good defense by Avery Bradley.
Tipped off by Williams. Kid Gilchrist for 2. Nice play. 11 apiece. Thomas has 13. Williams to the basket for 2. Only just 4 points here in the 3rd quarter. Bradley is fouled trying to take it to the basket.
As smart as a point guard. Earlier it was Terry Rozier. You obviously have Isaiah. You have a lot of guys that can initiate offense. Jaylen Brown can play in the 3 teams, so he's got to pick it up.
Nice play on the baseline to Hawes. Backdoor to Lamb. And Hawes picked off by Lamb. Bellinelli in the middle to Kaminsky. Nice play, and Zeller will be called at the goaltend. Smart. 5 on the clock. Smart kicks it to the corner. Rozier got it. Young for 3.
Good read.
He makes it look. Uses it. Jerebko takes it to Kaminsky for 2.
Like that shot.
5 points on 2 for 2 shooting for Jerebko. Lamb. Oh, that was an afterthought. To the corner. Picked up by Bellinelli. Rozier will take it for 3 on the shot clock and knock it down.
I'll tell you what.
Rozier. Pull up 3, and he drains it.
So this is the Rozier we've been hearing all.
Hawes rolling to the basket. Takes it in the lane. Kind of a half hook goes down. Go 2 for 5 in the game off the bench. Graham, who just came in, knocks down a 3. Finds Hunter. Back to Rozier. Knocks down a 3.
That's a good play. That's what RJ preseason game. He needs to get back to that.
Lamb to the basket. Hunter. Jaylen Brown knocks down a 3. Lamb. Tough shot. Kid's a good offensive.
Those short shots, 7 to 8 feet away, fading away, those are hard shots to make.
Rozier takes it hard to the basket for 2.
That's the read you want.
Now 2nd to Isaiah in scoring. Hunter comes up with the steal. Pulls off Lamb and gets 2. One from the corner. RJ throws it up, looking for Brown, and Mickey didn't realize Brown was right behind him. Suleiman on the other end misses a shot. Follow goes, and Graham will get to the line. Highly of him, obviously. Had a chance to deal with pick and did not. Jackson in the lane for 2. Got poked in the eye. Kaminsky, a little handoff on the baseline to Lamb for 2.
RJ Hunter's got to force that.
Jaylen to the baseline drive, and we'll get to the free throw line again.
Watch his head when he goes to the basket. Head is up, looking at the defense. Anytime you're playing the ball like that, it means the eyes tell you so much. You know, a player that's engaged when he drives, and I remember watching Rondo when he was like this. Everyone comes on the floor, the officials, everyone goes back.
Look at my guy out there at half court, Patrick Ewing. Patrick was a big man in college. He's a bigger man right now.
Be careful, Mike. Be careful.
Patrick and I go way back.